Okay, making a little video on my phone here. We're actually on our way to go and launch this balloon. I'm going to stay over at the lab tonight, my brother's laboratory at the school, and we're going to get the gondola ready. So we're going to sleep over there, and tomorrow we're finally going to launch this balloon. So what's this awesome thing?
This is an electron beam that you can deflect with these magnetic coils. The electron beam comes in and it fluoresces on that screen with the numbers and the grid. You can bend it with the magnetic field.
And we get to use that with a balloon, right?
No.
Okay, you know the way I said that we needed more helium? There we go. 4 cubic meters of helium. And my sexy assistant. Wow. Right. So the balloon is attached here
No, it's attached to the end of that rope.
to the very end.
Yes.
So you have like a really big allowance. So it's right to the end. And then when the balloon bursts, that opens.
Yeah.
Scalpel?
I'll give it to you.
Okay, over there. Best thing about working in a lab for building this gondola is that we have air extractors, so we can actually melt this foam and all of the air gets extracted out, and it's not going to be toxic to me. Elijah, who's holding the camera, had this good idea of how we're going to turn the camera on while it's in the box. So we've got the GoPro lodged into the front of the box. It's going to be taped up around here so it doesn't fall out the front. But the button is on in the side here. So we're going to have an on button hole that I'm just about to cut. So I need to attach the Space Marine in such a way that he's not going to come unattached. So my theory is that if I turn him upside down, fill the base with hot glue, then attach like this onto my bail arm and turn him upside down, that should give him a good enough purchase. So that's what we're going to do. So while I'm in my brother's lab, I might as well show you the printers that he gets to use, because they kick the ass off my 3D printer. So we have the Ultimaker. Check this bad boy out. It's quite large. It's got a 12-inch build plate, people. 12-inch build plate. Then we move on to this thing. You could print a human being on this. It's massive. And this is where we keep all of our filament. But they probably don't print anything interesting like minis on this. It's all probably like science stuff, you know, for nerds. Nerds are cool. Being a nerd is the whole thing. Like nerds are taking over. Okay, so we didn't get it quite finished tonight here in the lab. Thankfully, there is a flat that we can go and stay in tonight. So we're going to stay in the flat here on site, and we'll be back in the lab at 6:30 tomorrow morning. And yeah, hopefully all systems go for the launch in the morning. Sorry for the phone footage, but you know. Go in! No. basically for late night people who work here. There's this little flat. And tomorrow, we're gonna launch the Space Marine. So, I'm actually up at the minute, kind of sorting out the payload. We have our Space Marine attached. We have the GoPro camera here. It then comes through and it's attached here. Tomorrow I'll attach it to a battery. Clink. That will give it a longer life, so that it lasts the whole entire trip, and also we get longer footage. Now this is an experiment that my brother is putting inside the box. This is a legit science experiment. And what's this testing is radiation. So inside, this will be testing radiation of the atmosphere. And then this is going to go through a little hole that hasn't been put in the box yet. And this is going to test the atmosphere at 30,000 kilometers. 30,000 kilometers. Right. So that's that. You guys are all getting a bit of a preview here. But this camera is going to go in here like so. Ding, ding, ding. Push it down in. And then that little cap's going to get in, and then that's going to get tipped over, and there will be another battery pack tipped to here. And this lead will come out here. And there you go. That's going to go on top of the gondola. And then this box is getting closed, and then that will all get taped together with gaffer tape so it stays together. This one pointing up is going to get the up there, the balloon going whenever it hits the edge of the atmosphere. This one is going to be filming the Space Marine, and then we have another experiment here which is going to go on top. Now this is testing all sorts of meteorological stuff on the edge of space. So this is another camera here, and this one on top is, I'm not exactly sure what it's testing, but it's testing something. Oh, I should. So this will be attached to the side like so, and yeah, so this one's going to have another angle filming off the back. So, and that's the whole payload. And this is the furthest we've ever got. As you guys know, I've been trying to get this off the ground since a long time. And the actual physical planning stages of trying to get it happening has been about 7 or 8 months now. We've had many different failed launches and launch dates and application failures and all sorts of stuff. It's been a long, long journey just to get to here. And I'm about to go to sleep, and tomorrow we're going to launch this thing into space. And I'm just praying that tomorrow we have perfect weather, and that it goes up and it comes down somewhere where it's super easy for us to find it. And yeah, I'll keep you posted. Morning. It's 5:45 a.m. On the 17th of July. Today we're going to launch a balloon with a Space Marine on it. Finally. Yes. Let's go. We have 2 trackers. We're going to put the trackers inside the thing so that we don't lose the trackers.
Yeah. Brilliant. Yes, that's great. Fantastic, thank you. Okay, great, bye. What's the verdict? So
We go for lunch?
well, she's handing over to the next person, but it was good to catch her. She's going to leave all the stuff out for the new shift coming in. It's not suitable to launch at 9, so we're not under any pressure now. The wind gets better towards 12, so as long as we call them with at least an hour, so call them about 10:30. Or 10 maybe.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying that it's looking better than 50-50 now, yeah, I think.
Yes! Let's do this!
I got a solution to fill the balloon.
Not quite yet. Everything else is done. It's the last
Apart
part.
from my experiment, so I'll do that. I mean, yeah, 2 things.
An hour and 10 minutes.
We probably need to start filling
Getting stuff up out there.
out there on the tarpaulin, just
Out there.
over the barrier in the grass. Lay it out.
Lay the balloon out.
Lay the balloon out.
That takes.
Lay the balloon
As soon as we get this phone call, it's all systems go. They
Yeah.
give us a thumbs up.
The gondola needs its logos. You,
Have
did
they
you
been
send me
printed off
some?
yet?
What?
Have they been printed?
Did you email it to me?
I give it to you on a. Yeah.
Oh, it's online. Okay. 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 So I'll have to reapply. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll try again. Thanks. Okay, bye.
You're joking me?
I am not joking you. We do not have permission to fly. So the wind's too variable.
We thought we had it. Oh my goodness, this video's taking ages. Right, I guess I'm going home to bed then.
So we got all the way up to just shortly before lunchtime, and my brother had a conversation with the Civil Aviation Authority, and apparently the wind is too variable today, and we are a no-go for launch yet again after a night of barely any sleep, trying to get this thing ready. And it's all ready, the whole thing. So yeah, disappointing day. We're not launching today. We're gonna have to reapply to the Civil Aviation Authority, which means we're at least 1 more month out from the next launch. The good news is that the gondola is completely ready to go. We've got all the experiments ready to go. We know the weight, so when we do this next time, we're all prepared and we don't have to stay up all night building this thing. It's all ready to go. We're gonna lock it up in Stephen's office, and we're gonna try again at the beginning of September. See you later, guys. Bye. That would be better, yeah. Out of the way.